Alright, today we will talk about an underrated anime called Chrome Shelled Regios. Now this anime might not be a household name in anime, but it sure as hell deserves more credit for its world building and power system. Buckle up, because this series drops you into a post-apocalyptic world where humanity lives in massive moving cities called Regios. And trust me, these aren't your average utopias. They're constantly under threat from grotesque, mutated monsters called Filth Beasts. These freaky beasts are hell-bent on wiping out humanity, and survival is a daily bloody grind. So firstly, let's talk about the world building of Chrome Shelled Regios. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where the world is split into these mobile cities called as Regios, each with its own government, military, and sometimes shady politics. Now moving on to the cities. What makes this setting stand out is that every Regios is self-sustaining and highly competitive. Cities often battle each other for resources in arena-like competitions. The stakes? They're damn high, both politically and physically. And don't even get me started on the Filth Beasts, because these towering monstrosities are terrifying enough to send military artists running for cover if they're not prepared. There's also a deeper mystery tied to how this world came to be, along with some ancient tech and secrets that hint at larger forces at play. Regios doesn't spoon-feed its lore either. You're dropped right in, and it's up to you to keep up. But that mystery? It's half the fun. Now let's talk about the characters. It follows story of our protagonist Layfon, who is a skilled and reserved fighter with a mysterious past. Once known as a legendary Heaven's Blade wielder from the fallen city of Glendon, he was exiled after using his powers in an underground battle ring. Despite his troubled history, Layfon transfers to the academy city of Zuelni, determined to live a peaceful life. However, his unmatched combat abilities are quickly noticed, and he's recruited into the 17th Platoon to help defend the city from roaming mutant creatures called filth monsters. Layfon's character is defined by his inner conflict. He's a powerful warrior burdened by guilt and the desire to escape his violent past. While quiet and humble on the surface, his incredible martial skills and determination to protect his friends make him a formidable and admirable hero in this post-apocalyptic world. This anime handles his insane power well, as Layfon doesn't just stomps every threat he faces and needs assistance from his platoon members when things get messy. Other characters in the show also support Layfon as the story progresses, like Nina Antok, the fierce and determined leader of the 17th Platoon. She's passionate about protecting Zuelni and constantly pushes herself and Layfon to be better. Feli Loss, a telepath with powerful psychic abilities, she's often cold and emotionless due to her past. However, she slowly warms up to Layfon and shows more of her true self. Sharneed Elipton, the laid-back and flirty sniper of the team. Despite his carefree attitude, he's reliable in battle and deeply loyal to his platoon. Harley Sutton, the team's engineer and mechanic. He's responsible for maintaining the DITE weapons used by the platoon, and is a crucial support member. Liren Marvis, Layfon's childhood friend from Glendon, who believes in his potential and wants to help him move past his guilt. These characters form the heart of the show, balancing intense battles with personal growth, teamwork, and camaraderie in their dangerous post-apocalyptic world. Now let's talk about the K system, the anime's badass power source. K is life energy that military artists harness to kick Filth Beast ass and protect their cities. There are different types of K too. External K for offensive moves and ranged attacks. Internal K to enhance strength and speed, basically turning fighters into superhuman badasses. And Psychokinesis K, which lets people like Feli Loss manipulate objects or send out psychic blasts. But this system isn't just for show. It takes skill and control. Layfon, our protagonist, is a K-master, but he's also carrying the burden of his past. He's hiding the fact that he was part of an underground, elite fighting group called the Heaven's Blades, which means he's one of the deadliest bastards around. And while that might sound OP, Regios handles it better than most overpowered protagonist anime. Layfon's strength is both a weapon and a curse. He's haunted by the lives he took, and that tension keeps him grounded. Why it's worth watching. This anime's world is gritty, its fights are brutal, and the stakes are real. The battles aren't just about who can swing their sword the hardest. They're about strategy, teamwork, and survival. The 17th Platoon, led by the fiery Nina Antok, is a squad of misfits who grow on you with every episode. Nina's leadership and Layfon's reluctant heroism make for a dynamic team dynamic that's hard not to root for. On top of that, the show has this underdog charm. It doesn't follow the same tired-ass tropes as every other fantasy/sci-fi anime out there. Instead, it's got a unique blend of military strategy, political intrigue, and personal struggle. And yeah, the animation is a bit dated by today's standards, but it still holds up, especially during those pulse-pounding battles with the Filth Beasts. Final thoughts. If you're in the mood for an anime with deep world building, a solid power system, and a protagonist who's more than just a walking power fantasy, is worth your time. That said, the show does have its flaws with unexplained mysteries of the world, and the tone often shifts abruptly between lighthearted comedy and serious drama, which can be jarring for viewers. This anime sure needed more seasons to flesh out the story and could have been popular if things went right. It may not have gotten the hype it deserved back in the day, but for new viewers, it's a hidden gem waiting to be rediscovered. Give it a shot and prepare for some monster-ass-kicking mayhem. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more anime content. Catch you in the next one, my Heaven's Blade wielders.